Attention, attention, Wednesday are in the walls and we have another injury to a player. Damn.
Hello and welcome to the Punk Chef 41 channel. I am Jake, your resident punk, and if you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video goes live. And yeah, let's just get into this, shall we? So we have another injury on our cards. This is not what we need at all. This is going to be about 8 senior players out. We're starting to make a first 11 of injured players. But it has come out and said that Wilks is another one that's going to be unavailable for a couple of games by the looks of it. It looks like he's done his calf. Now, they're not sure if it's a strain. They think it could be a strain and not a pull, but he seems okay in himself. But again, that's another injury which will see a player out of our team for a little while. And this is something we are starting to struggle with. If you had a look at the game against Morecambe, Michael Smith had strapping on his hand and a black eye. He's in the walls at the minute. We got to figure out this kind of injury crisis. Yes, there are going to be people who are going to be saying, well, we should have brought in players in the window and stuff. But Darren Moore wanted a certain player and he couldn't get that certain player. He wasn't going to bring a player in for the sake of bringing a player in. He said that. And I like that attitude. Now, the issue we've got here is we could bring in some of the under 21s or what. And I've seen a lot of people turn and say, go get Cadamartri. Cadamartri got a knock at the minute. You saw against Fleetwood, we had Durant on the bench who's a striker. There are players who can play that position, but if you think about up top now, we are now very limited of what we got in terms of forward line. Because Lee Gregory currently ill. Hopefully he'll be back and that will be back to normal. Like if we can get Lee Gregory back, it doesn't feel that bad. But at the moment, and Sam Durant, by the way, is a midfielder according to this, but I'm sure I've read that he can play striker. So at the minute, you've got Wilks out, you've got Patterson. In theory, Lee Gregory, Josh Windass, Michael Smith, that is all we got up top. That is it. And you may be able to play, like, say, a Deli Bashiru up there. He's done it before. But it just, that kind of thing. It doesn't leave up much firepower. It makes us a lot weaker. So we're going to have to look at what we're going to do next. But Wilt being injured is a blow. Hopefully he can come back already. Because if it's a calf... Let's have a look. I think calves are always interesting. Calf injury... strain. Because if it's a strain and not a pull, it'll be interesting to see what it is. Like, yeah, it could take up to 6 weeks if it doesn't require surgery. That's 6 weeks without Wilks. That's 1, 2. That takes you up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That takes you to the Barnsley game. Pretty much, without Wilks. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. But again, it's another player injured. It's the last thing we needed. But we just got to keep resolve what we're doing and keep playing the football and just keep getting these wins by hook or by crook.